Truthful quest. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a lush green valley, there lived a boy named Jack. Jack was known in the village for his love of adventure, and he often spent his days exploring the woods that surrounded the village. One day, Jack and his best friend, Tom, were wandering through the woods when they stumbled upon a hidden cave. Excited by their discovery, they ventured inside, and to their amazement, they found a treasure trove of gold and jewels. Tom's eyes widened with greed as he gazed at the glittering pile of treasure. "This is amazing," he whispered, his voice trembling with excitement. "Think of all the things we could buy with this much money." But Jack hesitated. He couldn't shake the feeling that they were doing something wrong. "We can't take this," he said. "It doesn't belong to us." Tom rolled his eyes. "Don't be silly," he scoffed. "No one will ever know. We can split the treasure and live like kings." But Jack couldn't ignore his conscience. He knew that stealing was wrong, and he couldn't bear the thought of living with the guilt of taking something that didn't belong to him. So he made a difficult decision. "I can't take the treasure," he said firmly. "It's not mine to take, and it wouldn't be right. But I'll help you find the rightful owner and return it to them." Tom was angry, but Jack remained steadfast. Together, they set out on a quest to find the owner of the treasure. They asked everyone in the village if they knew anything about the cave, but no one could provide any answers. Finally, they went to the wise old woman who lived on the outskirts of the village. She listened to their story and nodded sagely. "I know of the treasure," she said. "It belongs to a wealthy merchant who lived in the village many years ago. He was robbed by bandits, and they hid his treasure in the cave before they were caught." Jack and Tom were relieved to have found the rightful owner of the treasure. They returned it to the merchant, who was overjoyed to have it back. He rewarded the boys for their honesty, and they went home feeling proud of what they had done. Over time, the story of Jack's honesty spread throughout the village. People began to look up to him as a role model, and he became known as the boy who always told the truth. Years later, when Jack was an old man, he reflected on his life and the choices he had made. He knew that telling the truth had been the right thing to do, even when it wasn't easy. And he was proud of the legacy he had left behind, one of honesty, integrity, and bravery.